Some little kid in Bangladesh has more money than you. Do you understand how much this has frustrated me? People are sending me screenshots. Andrew, you've set the whole world on fire. The whole world is talking. What coin's next? Is taking to keep going up. These screenshots, 400,000, 500,000, $2 million profit.
This dude's making $1 million. I saw a YouTuber literally yesterday that was like, I've got over $10 million in one of Andrew Tate's coins. Tell me how that's possible. How is that possible? It's not. And I'm going to show you why.
And then some guy sends me a message. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I'm in Maybelline, sir. You changed my life, sir. I make $200,000, sir. I'm like, what is your name inside of the school? What's your name inside of the real world? Tell me what your name is. I'm not inside of your school. I don't have a credit card. Some kid with no credit card has made $200,000. He's going to be living in the most lavish village in India or Bangladesh, wherever he is. Jagtar is sitting over there with more money than you. And how did he do it? He did it with a shit internet connection on a cheap Android phone because he's faster than you. He acts when you don't act. And you're sitting here in a first world country. You're sitting here with all the advantages and you're fucking slow. You now have less money than a Bangladeshi villager because your ass is too slow. Are you in my Telegram where I tell you things before I put them on Twitter? Are you inside of the real world where I teach you how to make money? Guys, I didn't even try. I didn't even try yesterday. Did I use my Bugattis? Did I use my supercars? Did I even leave my house? I didn't even leave my fucking house. You think I'm not going to do this again? You think I'm not going to do it bigger and better than ever before once I'm free? You think I'm not going to have a world tour and stadiums and Kernan's eggs and private jets and helicopters and a Long Johnson? I just got started. I did nothing but sit on my couch and talk shit and conquered the world. My power is unmatched. Crypto is mine. The world is mine. I'm going to come back bigger and better and more insane than ever before. And you have to ask yourself a question. Do you want to know what I'm going to do before I do it? Do you have any concept of how much money is in tomorrow's news? The easiest way to get rich is to know what tomorrow's newspaper is going to say. If only you knew what I was going to do before I did it, you would have changed your life. You could have had millions and millions of dollars, but you didn't know because you don't pay attention. And I am now upset and I feel guilty deep inside that some of my students do not have as much money as a Bangladeshi villager. So for that reason, I'm going to ensure that only the people inside of my school, the real world, university.com, know what I'm going to do before I do it so they can permanently win. So that Jagtar dick cannot outpace my students ever again. I'm going to change everything for my next massive attack. I'm going to keep Tate alive because I'm a real, and I'm going to prepare.
All right. I'm going to stop it there. He's getting wild. I think everybody can agree this dude is an absolute animal. He's a master marketer. That I can absolutely admit. And I think everybody that isn't admitting it is either blind or hating, right? Hating the Tate. I'm not going to comment any further on like what he is or what he does or who he is or how he operates and things of that sort. But one thing that I can appreciate about this dude is that he does know how to get his message across. He does come with polarizing content. He does have a funnel and a way and a method that he almost necessarily pretty much invented in repurposing content and having people take his content, repurpose it everywhere, and then funnel it out to, you know, other audiences that can get into his community and stuff like that through affiliate links. I don't have an affiliate link, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. But one thing that I did want to kind of talk about is that there is this, it is meme coin mania right now. Okay. And when influencers like Andrew Tate are getting in on meme coin mania, and I'm going to tell you why you should have been able to spot that this was coming here in just a second. When influencers like him are getting in on meme coin mania, it just shows you that it is meme coin mania. Okay. Because they see and they understand there's a lot of money to be made in this market. And they're going to go out and make it. That's what money making people do. That's what entrepreneurs do. That's what hustlers do. They find a market and then they make money off of it. Okay. So how could you, I want to give people, before I get into that, right? How could you have seen this coming? I want to give people the actual facts on meme coins, because most of the people that are watching that got that video suggested to them, this could absolutely wreck you. And I'm not saying that Andrew Tate is wrecking you. I'm saying that your ignorance of the blockchain markets could be the thing that potentially wrecks you. Why? Because I don't think a lot of people understand fundamentally how blockchain works. I don't think Andrew Tate really does, because people were laughing at him because he didn't know how to like burn tokens and stuff like that. That's not his business. He doesn't care about that. He is the face of everything. He has other people do those things for him, right? So although it is funny, yeah, everybody laugh, ha 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 ha, right? That he can't figure out how to burn tokens at first. That's the majority of the market is like that, right? A lot of the people that follow him, a lot of the people that that ad got recommended to, they're going to be in the same position. Why does that matter? Because they don't fundamentally understand what they're buying into when they buy these coins. They're just blindly following an influencer. Doesn't matter if it's Andrew Tate, doesn't matter if it's somebody else, right? It's just what people are doing right now. So with all of that said, it is meme coin mania. How could you have seen this coming? I saw this coming because at the end of the day, I mean, seriously, like think about it. What was some of his content over the previous few weeks been? He's been running around trying to find this dude Roost, right? That had the I've got like a little bald cap where it's like it had him on the thing and it had like Andrew Tate, bald head on this on all these, you know, Romanian stickers around, you know, advertising, and somebody was basically trying to pump a meme coin that was him, right? But it wasn't him. So he was like, why would I let somebody else make money off of that when I could launch my own meme coins? The click, bam, light bulb, right? The aha moment happened at that point. And he was like, okay, I'm going to go shut this guy down. Then I'm going to start my own thing. Now he's launched like 4, 5, 6 meme coins, right? And he's pumping them on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Rumble, whether it's Twitter, like Facebook. I've seen it on Instagram. Everywhere. Dude's everywhere. Dude's an absolute animal. His media team is second to none. Let's be real. And again, feel however you want to about the dude. But, you know, at the end of the day, he is polarizing. He does know what he's doing. And his team is very capable of helping him do it. So with that being said, let's get into why you could have seen this happening. He's not going to let somebody else do this, right? Not off his back. He's going to do it himself. Okay. So that's where you could have seen this coming. Now, here's something else that you need to see coming. All right. There's like 70 billion of these Tate coins, right? I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you exactly what it is that I'm talking about. All right. And don't laugh. I've got like 17,000 tabs up. Okay. So obviously this was the first tab that I was talking about. One of his big coins. This is a rug. This is, if you want to know what a rug looks like, this is a rug. Okay. Why do I know that this is a rug? Look at this. One day, 99% loss. Okay. Now, if you want to go to like down to the 5-minute or whatever, bam, it launches, boom, it skyrockets. Then what happens? Look at this is what I need people to understand. Okay. This liquidity, this is how much money is in the contract, right? It's $764. Now, is this Tate's? I don't know. I cannot say, you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt whether this is his or not. But one thing I can say is that this shot up and then they basically rug pulled this thing because the liquidity is literally $764. The market cap's $950 now. It was only live for probably 5 hours. I mean, this is crazy. Now, secondarily, if you go and you look at Daddy, okay? Daddy is on the upswing for the moment. Okay. Let's go to the 1 hour. It's on the upswing for the moment. Okay. People that bought here are actually doing quite well. Now, look at the volume. It's $17.5 million. Here's what I want people to understand. There is a thing called liquidity. All right. I see all these people and I'm going to stop sharing for just a second. Then we'll start sharing again. You saw Andrew Tate and what he was saying, right? He's like, oh, this guy's saying he's making $200,000. This guy's making $400,000. This dude's making $1 million. I saw a YouTuber literally yesterday that was like, I've got over $10 million in one of Andrew Tate's coins. Tell me how that's possible. How is that possible? It's not. And I'm going to show you why. The reason why that is all just clickbait BS from that YouTuber so that you will come in and probably use their referral code to get into the real world, first and foremost. Secondarily, to basically get you to click on their video, maybe go buy the coin because they're pumping their own bags. Even if he has a $10 million worth of this coin, how much can you actually pull out? $2.3 million of that. Okay. Let me make this 100% clear, because people do not understand liquidity. Okay. There is a thing called a liquidity pool. Okay. This number right here, 2.3 million, is actually 1.15 million in USD. Okay. What do I mean by that? Because that liquidity pool is half the token, and which is worthless unless you can get USD for it, and half the USD or the Solana, right? So the only thing that makes this worth it is that you can trade it in for Solana that actually has value, right? You're not going to buy your milk and eggs and your cookies with Tate coin or Daddy coin, right? So the most that could be pulled out from this is $1.15 million. So if somebody comes in with $10 million worth of that coin, okay? And I want to make this 100% clear. The people that are saying they have like $10 million worth of this coin, yeah, they do. They have $10 million worth of that coin based upon the last traded value of that coin times the supply of that coin. That's what market cap is. Market cap doesn't mean that that's how much liquidity is in the pool. You could have 100 million market cap coin, right? Or in this case, for Daddy, it's a $127 million market cap coin, and it has 1.15 million in liquidity. That means for every 100 tokens that is in this protocol, one of them can be paid out. That means that for the market cap, 1% is actually what people can pull out. So whatever this dude is saying, oh, I've got $10 million worth of this coin. No, you don't. You actually have $100,000 worth of that coin. That's how much is backing your coin, is $100,000. That's what people don't realize, right? And you can go, another thing that you want to make sure of is that you're not buying the wrong Daddy coins, okay? We're going to share the screen again. Because again, there's 4 different Daddies, 3 different Daddies here. Here's one, has $1.15 million in liquidity, 126 mil market cap. Here's another Daddy, okay? This is another pair. Look, even less liquidity, $48,000, $49,000 worth of USD liquidity. But it's the same pair, right? Don't go into this liquidity pool. You're going to get wrecked. Look at this next one. 56K worth of liquidity, $113,000 market cap. Make sure you're buying the right one, because there's so many different ones out here, right, that you could absolutely get wrecked on it, okay? You're throwing tens of thousands of dollars into this. You think you've just turned it into $10 million, but there's only 1% backing what you actually have in here. This is a problem, okay? Look at this one. $8.2 million market cap. This one's actually a little bit better. It's called, where's it at? I'm not going to say it on stream, but it's RNT, real something Tate, right? This one actually is an $8.2 million market cap with 1 million in liquidity, meaning that it has, and look at the liquidity that's locked is 97%. That's not good. That means that's even worse. Okay. That means that you can't pull out 97% of that liquidity. Okay. And guess who can, though? The contract owner, whoever deployed the contract on that. So again, here's another RNT, 45,000 liquidity, right? This one's got 1 million. Make sure you're trading on the right pair. Okay. Otherwise, I promise you, you will get wrecked on stuff like this. Now, there is a real play on this. Okay. What's the play? It's not him making money on the coins. Obviously, he's going to make money on the coins. He would be an absolute idiot, which he's not, to not make money on the coins. So you know he's making money on the coins. Even though he's saying, hey, I'm burning $70 billion worth of these coins, and I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to burn 75 million, and I'm not burning any less than $100 million worth of coins anymore, and blah, 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 right? Well, okay, first off, it doesn't mean anything because he's burning the coins, but the liquidity's still locked, right? And yeah, will it bring the total value or the total circulating supply down? Absolutely. But does it do anything for the liquidity pool when he burns those tokens? No, he doesn't. It doesn't do anything for the liquidity pool. It doesn't add any USDC. It doesn't give you any better chance to get your money out other than the fact that there's less circulating supply in the market. But if he's not selling it like he says he is, not selling it, then it doesn't matter because he would have just held it and diamond handed it, right? Like he said he was going to. He's diamond handing forever. Why is he diamond handing forever? Because he doesn't need to make money off of this. Why? Because you saw the real play. You saw the real pitch. And if you're smart enough, you understand this. You saw the real pitch in his video. The real pitch in his video is get into Hustlers University and you'll be the first to hear about these. Then you can buy on that first candle. You'll write it up. And then we rug everybody else that's not in the community, right? It's a wolf pack mentality. So he's saying, if you want to make money off of this, you have to be in my community. So come and buy my course. Come and get involved in my community. That's the real pitch. That's where he makes guaranteed money. Slow money is for show money, right? He wants that guaranteed money, that guaranteed income coming in. And if he can go out and create meme coin mania via Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever channel it may be, Rumble, then he can go out and get more users to come into that Hustlers University, which then in turn gives him guaranteed income from then on out. And he'll just keep rinsing and repeating and saying, hey, I'm coming out with a new meme coin this week. I'm coming out with a new meme coin this week. And he'll do it until the bear market comes. I promise you this. And he'll keep that recurring revenue that makes him his actual millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, is from that Hustlers University course. So with all that said, just understand that Andrew Tate is not trying to make money off of these meme coins in the way that you're trying to make money off of these meme coins. So make sure you take that into account. Secondarily, understand what the real play is for him. If you're smart enough, or if you're watching this video now, you understand that. If you know anything about marketing, you saw the real play in his video. He has to give you his hand. And if you read into it, you understand what is actually going on in the background. Secondarily, when you're buying in on any meme coin, this doesn't just mean RNT or Daddy or Tate or Escape the Matrix or whatever coins he's coming out with in the future. Poo Dick Butts, which was one of the ones that I thought was hilarious that he was talking about a while back. You're not a genius. And the weirdest part is like he contradicts himself. And he sells you on it. You believe it. And it's great. Like he's an absolute animal at this. I remember watching a video of him talking about how like crypto is never going to be the same again and that the easy gains are gone, right? Yet he's trying to create the easy gains, right? I remember it vividly. I could almost quote it verbatim where he says, you're not a genius for buying Poo Dick Butts coin or whatever. Like you got lucky, essentially, is what he's saying.
I think that chasing crypto pumps is now over. The bull run's over. The stupid money is gone. I see they launch these coins and then they start a Telegram community. Everyone's like, yeah, we're all in this together. No, you're not. No. You're not in this together. If you buy crypto at $1 and then you sell it at $10, someone bought it off you at $10. Yeah. They start these stupid communities so all of you sit there and don't dump so that the developer can dump. Yeah. You're all dummies. All of you guys, you're all dummies.
And those easy gains are gone is the way that he was talking about it. And so my point to this, just understand that this is there's always a longer and bigger play for people in these markets. And secondarily, I don't think their success, especially influencers, is tied to your success. Okay. So whether the coin goes parabolic or not, that's great for them because they can, launch another coin or whatever. And it needs to go semi well for them to be able to launch another coin. But there's a different play for him in this where you're not going to get any of that unless obviously you sign up for his referral program to refer people into the real world, which you can look in my description. There is not a referral link for the real world in my description. Actually, there's not a referral link, but there's a link to a regulation crowd fund of a company that's been established for 2 years that I would highly suggest you go and look into. One is my flagship company, Wolfer Finance, that master and validator nodes, and we understand blockchain and the fundamentals behind it. And we are essentially an on-chain real estate company that basically has done that. And you can go and look into that. Second company that I have is a dually patent pending in 28 worldly jurisdictions, Silicon Valley style software startup, where we invented a technology inside of cryptocurrency that actually fixes a fundamental flaw inside of crypto, which is the interoperability or lack thereof inside of blockchain, where people can just accidentally lose their money by sending their random Tate coin to the wrong wallet or to an exchange that doesn't actually accept it. And then poof, they just lost all of their money. So yeah, go check those things out. But anyways, here's my point. These are the things that you need to be aware of. make sure you're checking the liquidity pool and stop listening to these idiots on YouTube. They're like, I have $17 million worth of Tate coin. No, you don't. You have that on paper, right? If you're a Tate, if you understand what Tate says, yeah, they have that on paper. It's just numbers on a screen, though.
Money isn't real. It's numbers on a screen. Clothes are real. Clothes keep you warm in the winter. If I was out in the ice cold and I had 6 tracksuits that cost $4 each, I might survive. If I looked at my number on the screen and it was 100,000 more, this is Burberry cashmere. This is Under Armour, $7.
Until you can extract that from the liquidity pool that's filled up with 1/2 of the actual token, which is worth dog, until you can get it via USDC or, Solana, and 2, the pair, which is either, USDC, USDT, Solana, whatever, which actually has value, inherent value, that you can extract from that liquidity pool. So unless you can pull your money out, none of this matters. So check the liquidity pools. Make sure you're buying into the right coins. Make sure that you understand the actual play for all of these influencers. And, just be really careful when you're doing meme coin mania, especially whenever you're talking to people that are most likely way smarter than you, most likely way more charismatic than you, most likely way more prepared than you, and most likely doing things at a level that you can't even possibly fathom with teams that are way bigger than yours. So with that being said, if you like content like this, obviously make sure that you smash the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Boom! Bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. Let me know how it's going with Meme Coin Mania. Let me know if you're going to go check out the Wolfer Finance or the Presend crowd funds. And I will see you in the next video. I appreciate everybody showing up. Peace.